Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Vechain. Quick little update and giving you new buying zones and telling you what is going on basically with the charts. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor and you should do your own research before investing money into crypto. With that being said, I also want to mention the Telegram chat. There are a lot of people joining in, sharing great projects, sharing great tips and info for newcomers. And we're building quite a nice community over there. So make sure to check it out. The link is in the description. With that being said, let's jump straight into the charts. We are on the weekly. And as you can see, last time I made a video on VeChain, I said that we might drop to the 55 EMA, and that is exactly what happened, right? So we were hugging the 20 as support, we lost it, and now we're hugging the 55. We don't want to lose the 55 because if we do, we're pretty much coming back to previous highs. So I'm going to show you great buying opportunities in the case of Bitcoin coming back even further down. And I do believe that is possible. We are going to go to 26 Bitcoin because it seems that we're following the Wyckoff accumulation pretty accurately right now. And yeah, now let's bring back all the drawings. So I did give you these two buying opportunities at pretty much 9 cents and 7 cents. You are at a loss if you bought at 9 cents, but I did warn you that we might come back to the 55. And we did come back. So if you bought at 9 cents and you want to sell, I'm going to give you a great selling opportunity. And yeah, let's take a look at the RSI. The RSI is pretty much coming down, and I do think that we're going to come back down even lower. So there are going to be even better prices to enter VeChain. Don't rush, never force a trade, never force a buy. There's always going to be a better opportunity to get in, guys. On the MACD, as you can see, we were overextended as well, just like we were over here with the EMAs on the chart above. So we took a bearish cross over here, and once we get overextended enough to the downside, that is an indicator of a trend reversal. So once that happens, you're gonna see it, guys, and you will be regretting if you didn't buy these lows. Now, there are a couple of indicators that point towards a reversal, and one fact is if we keep on going down on the weekly with the RSI, that is going to be an indicator of itself. And yeah, let's jump into the daily chart and see what's going on over there. I'm going to take a look at the 4 hourly and that's it. Not looking at the hourly because that is a bit too volatile, not for my taste. All right, now 34, we're pretty much oversold on the daily chart. So this is a great opportunity to buy more VeChain tokens. Let's take a look at the MACD. So the MACD formed a bearish crossover here at June 20th, and now we're kind of straightening out the moving average line, which is the yellow line, and we're kind of coming up for that cross. So that is an indicator of a trend reversal. We might come back down even further. I'm not saying that that's not possible, but it does seem like we might be in for a trend reversal. On the daily, as you can see, the 20 EMA is about to cross the 200 EMA below and make that bearish cross, which means that we might get suppressed by the 20 EMA, and this might be a downtrend for quite a while because, as you can see on the daily, we were very overextended. As you can see over here, we were pretty much overbought on the daily, and I usually say oversold when we are overbought. It's just that I confuse them sometimes, so I do apologize about that if you noticed that a couple of times. But yeah, we were pretty much overextended. The EMAs were far away from each other, and that way you lose the 20 as support, and then you lose the 55 as support, and then you lose the 200 as support. And now pretty much this is what we're looking at. Now, what do I want to say? If you want to get into VeChain right now and you want to wait for a further drop of Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin drops, then obviously all the alts are going to drop as well. So you are going to be looking at, let's see, so we did drop over here, so that is definitely going to be a great buying opportunity. That shows that there is a lot of demand for VeChain in this area. So pretty much 0.05291 is a great buying opportunity where you want to get more VeChain. Also, another wick to the downside over here, and that is 0.06123. So we want to put some bits into VeChain at that price if you're looking to get in. Not financial advice by any means. And if we were to break down even further down, then look at this price. I'm just going to give you one more little price, and that is 0.03475. So that would be a total low. That would be where you should put in most of your money. And by most, I mean the money that you can afford to lose, putting into Vechain specifically at this specific price, 0.03475. That is a great price. Now, if we come back to the weekly, and I did state that I'm going to give you a price where you can sell off your Vechain if you are looking for a way to get out. So the 20 EMA is going to act as strong resistance on the weekly. So that is pretty much, at the moment, that is 10 cents, 0.1079 pretty much, and that is where you want to be selling the tokens that you bought at 9 cents. If you bought them and you don't feel like holding them, only in that case, yeah, you can sell them. But Vechain is a great buy for the long term. Now let's jump into the 4-hourly chart, and we are actually forming some sort of a double bottom over here, as you can see. Let me remove all the drawings so you can see better. So here is the first one, and here is the second one. So, and once these two bottoms are, pretty much done in, as you can see, we have one bottom over here and one bottom over here. Just going to draw them out so you can see that is one bottom and that is the second bottom. So what can happen right now is this means it is a trend reversal pattern. So this is a very bullish continuation right now, but I do anticipate a bit more of a downtrend. So maybe couple of lower lows before we start moving up, because Vechain was very overextended. But if it is strong enough to hold its ground on this level, then that is great. So I gave you some good buying levels, guys. You definitely want to be buying more Vechain with this dip because it got very overextended, and as you can see, when it starts going, it's going really hard. And we do have our target over here at 50 cents 898, and that is our fib extension. And yeah, let's put on the fib, guys, and see what we're doing right now from the bottom to the top. So right now what we are doing is we are hugging the 0.236. We actually just lost it before I was recording the video. Before I started, we were hugging it, and we're perhaps coming back down to the 7-cent price range, and that is where you want to buy. Now we are getting overextended on the 4-hourly. The EMAs are getting overextended, and once that happens, we are going to come back up, just like we have been overextended to the upside over here, and that is when we come back down. The same thing happens here, but only to the upside. So keep that in mind. We're having a lot of volume here, spikes on Vechain, so it has demand. People just don't want to risk buying crypto right now because it has been in this drop zone. But a lot of people don't realize that this is the time that you want to be buying. So yeah, it's looking great, guys. I'm going to be getting involved into Vechain myself. I am not involved with it at the moment. I was previously, but I am not right now. So yeah, we have this great buying opportunities, guys, at 6 cents, at 0.05291, and at 0.0375. So all of these are very possible. We're going to have a strong resistance at 11.5 cents. So that is perhaps where you want to sell some of your tokens if you're looking for that, or if you're a swing trader. Also at 0.10355 is going to be another great selling opportunity, because that is the 0.5 on the fib and the 0.618 on the fib. Keep those in mind. The 200 EMA is a very important resistance area as well, so you have to keep that in mind. Always keep the EMAs in mind when talking about resistance and support lines. So put them on your chart and see where it is, because it is always moving, so the prices are going to change. But at the moment, that would be 11 cents pretty much. That would be the resistance where you want to sell some of your tokens when you bought them back here at 9 cents and you're at a loss at the moment. So yeah, I do recommend dollar cost averaging. Just don't buy with your entirety of your money basically on one price. You have to spread out your buy orders. But I'm just rambling on at this point, guys. I do want to thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. If you feel like you want to support the channel, then you can donate to me via the USDT link or ID wallet in the description. Help me get my dreams come true, guys. So thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.